The Beetlejuice ones.
Yeah. Also, welcome to Rolling with Krakens, where Dice Side Destinies and the story unfolds. Missing 2 individuals tonight. There's a certain new game release that they just had to be there for.
Oh, hey, whoa. We're not advertising that game right now.
That's why we're not. That's why I just said had to be there for
Minecraft.
Couple new different things. In a couple weeks, Sunday, I'll be doing a online game with a couple of folks down at Start Playing With Me. So we're actually gonna try Daggerheart on a bi-weekly basis Sundays. So that should be fun for myself, anyways. And then we will set up a one-shot for Daggerheart with a new release. Why not? Let's try it out. So I know Taryn's in with one of his cousins. I know Mog is in. I don't know who else would be interested. It wouldn't be a Thursday night. It would be a night of its own. Just as far as a one-shot, try it out. Probably a Tuesday night, to be honest. So if you guys are interested in trying Daggerheart, just let me know. And then we'll make sure that everybody that wants to gets the ability to. Outside of that, anything new from Duck Studios in your life? No? Right now?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, I will be in 2 weeks' time, but I'll let people know. Be doing a live drawing of a particular DM on Twitch. Live drawing on Twitch of a particular DM.
Is that with me sitting there too, or are you just gonna have a picture of me?
Oh,
have to pose?
Well, I can have you pose for me live if you like.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah. Make sure
Like
there's
one of your French
Maybe
DMs.
maybe we'll have to have cards that people can purchase to remove clothing. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll call that as it comes.
I was going to say, unfortunately, Twitch would have to disagree with you on that.
We'll push that out. We'll move
to be a no-no by a few individuals.
Trust me, I had someone be like, yo, I'll give you 10 subs for showing your feet. And I was like, oh, and immediately threw my feet on. He's like, you can actually get banned for that. And I was like, I don't think I'm on Twitch's radar right now.
For feet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of people with feet fetishes. Not that I would know.
You can probably show nipples now.
We're so many people. I mean,
only man nipples.
geez.
Yeah, like we collab every once in a while. I mean, I've seen them collab.
Outside of that, is there anything that you guys want to talk about before we get going here? Or? Everybody's clear, so the adrenaline rules are in effect as of today.
Awesome.
So the second that combat starts, dice should automatically get rolled. You guys will get a big chunk of temp HP. Now your full life temp HP or otherwise can be used to fuel certain things. For everybody on VTT, there is a feature now called Adrenaline inside your person that has all the things that it can do, all the actions and all that kind of stuff. For the other two of you, I did have a print up. I don't know where it is at the moment.
Thank you, Makeup Rocket, for following.
So if we need to figure it out, we will figure it out. Makeup Rock's deadly, man.
Is that
Appreciate you.
Crystal.
Yeah, that's definitely Crystal.
Thanks, Crystal.
Oh, she unfollowed.
Oh, yeah. That's enough of that. I don't know that guy.
Oh, other one. There's lots of crystals. You're all great. So many crystals in the chat. There's Makeup Rocks and Cash. Okay, so as far as the adrenaline rules, before we get going, do you guys have questions? Do you guys care to figure it out? Do you need me to go through the full system? What do you need?
I want to see it in action. Is what I really want. That's how I learn like card games and stuff too. It goes around and then it's kind of like okay.
First-hand experience.
Well, the biggest thing is like if you click on the adrenaline thing inside your guys' sheets there. So right away, so you can add to your hit modifier. It takes 2 HP to up it by 1. Damage is 1-to-1, so if you want to do an extra 20 damage or 20 healing,
Right. Okay.
then you can sacrifice your life to do that.
Yeah, I like that.
Movement is 5-to-5. Concentration saves. You can use that as well. So as far as making up the difference between what you rolled and where you want to be, your choice how much you give. Big one for people like a certain barbarian to actually carry a concentration spell when you're not supposed to be able to carry a concentration spell. You can use your adrenaline to push through it. So you can actually add to your concentration, and basically the health equivalent is the same as the mana point cost equivalent. So if you're casting something 1, 2, or 3 levels, then it's not bad. It's 2, 3 to hold on to that. But if you're casting something at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, well, that can be 20 HP a turn to carry that concentration.
I'll do it.
And then there is a something cool button in there, minimum of 5. Basically, let's talk it out. You guys want to do something that there's no fucking rules for? Let's figure out. You tell me what your offer is. I'll roll a dice to see what it comes out to, and if you agree, you agree. If not, we move on with life.
All right.
It's not meant to be here to hold us up and bung us up. It is meant to help you guys have a little more flexibility with what you're doing at the cost of your souls. Okay. So that's the adrenaline stuff in a nutshell. Anything else? Going once? Going twice?
So, to the man wearing a sword.
Where last we left. Laying in the sanctum. Saying goodnight to Morning Canaan, Tasha, and Illustrial. Tasha and Illustrial. All of you take your long rest. So if you haven't, refill your HP, refill your mana if you got mana, all that kind of fun stuff. Get all your usages back. And Clovis, tell me about your dream while you sleep. Please, thank you.
What dream?
You're gonna tell me?
Oh, I should. So while Clovis is passed out, presumably we're gonna say drunk. He could be perfectly sober. We're not sure. As Clovis drifts off into sleep, he starts to have a bit of lucid dreaming as far as what's going on around him. Over the course of these last couple encounters and combats, Clovis has struggled with what's right and what's wrong, and more so wanting to do maybe what he wants to do, as opposed to what everybody around him. So Clovis's dream is not a nightmare; it's more of a happy dream. Clovis is dreaming that he gets to tell everybody to go fuck themselves.
Oh, that's sweet.
Clovis is getting the ability in his dream to not worry if the Owls is going to get his head stomped in, not worry if Deblik is going to have a fit because he can't survive on his own without Big Clovis there. Watching Maud go down, he's a little relieved that somebody else finally died other than Clovis. And almost faced his mortality. As he's making his way through the hills, he knows that all these people exist in his life, but none of them are around him. But yet Clovis still has everything he has. He has his big axe, his sword, he's got his tattoos, everything. And as he's making his way through, he walks through this door and finds this burnt tavern. It's almost going from plane to plane as he goes through these doors. And there's this burnt tavern. And he sees a figure standing over in the corner. And every time he makes his way closer to this figure, the figure moves. He has no idea who it is. He can't get closer. And the old Clovis would have found every way to fight and claw to get towards that figure. He just said, alright. And he turns around and walks out the door again. The same door he walked in, and then he's standing in Haas's Heroes. Where Clovis then goes, finds his room, goes into his room, and finds all this new, I wouldn't say new stuff, but stuff that he's not terribly familiar with. He picks up this little cardboard thing, or believes he sees this cardboard thing. It's about 10 inches by 6 inches. Not entirely sure what it is, puts it in his bag of holding. Or what he believes is his bag of holding. He then grabs a couple of these other items that he's never really seen. One being this cool little bag that he knows that he has. He's just never really done it. And he picks it up, and on the front of this like satchel, he believes it to be something of a griffin, and weird voice from the bag just talks out to him in its own way and just says, "Do what I ask you to." And
Harry
closes, and he wakes up.
Right up. As the owl stirs in his sleep, what was going through your mind as far as your father and the notes that keep on finding their way to you?
So, Adam has actually had a little bit of trouble after hearing that, seeing his dad. Sorry.
You're into the story.
Anyways, he's had a little bit of trouble falling asleep seeing his dad ever since the Rock has kind of helped him guide and see these visions of the ethereal and everything.
The Rock?
The Rock.
Oh, sorry.
Dwayne.
And I don't know if you've actually noticed, but ever since that moment, Adam has not gotten a proper rest. He's only been able to take short glimpses, and he still feels a little unease and everything. That he knows that right now the multiverse is in danger, but he has kind of blindly been following around this ragtag group of adventurers, and they've been poking a lot of fun for not knowing who he is throughout this entire time, but not ever giving him a chance to speak. So he keeps stirring and waking up, and finally in his dreams and everything, he watches as everyone in the Irregulars dies in front of him, and he almost has a sense of relief that he can finally do what he wants to do instead of following with everyone else. And he runs, and as he's running, he comes to the realization just as he wakes up that he wouldn't do that. He's already abandoned his family and left them behind. Trying to save them, of course, but he knows that a conversation needs to be had with the group because he feels like he's just tired of being pushed down to the side.
Does Frank want to give us an update on how he feels coming
Frank?
back to the normal world?
Frank does, but it's not what you would expect. Frankfurt J. Oppenheimer has never had a trouble in the world sleeping. There's never been anything that's ever held his conscience down, especially not in the last few years with Vecna's eye. But tonight, as he kind of lays in his bed, he tosses and he turns and he, out of frustration, he's putting the pillow over his face and trying to smother himself to sleep. And eventually he succumbs to the sleep, and he actually dreams of a very familiar sight. Back to that market. The market where he made a really bad mistake. And he remembers himself in his little bat form, under this market, and he pulls out this bomb and he places it there. And as Frank is placing it there, in your dream, he's trying to pull himself away, and it just doesn't work. As he forces himself to, no, and the bomb goes, and he's drifting away, and it's almost an out-of-body experience where he watches himself place it under there, fly away, but as he's flying away, he actually notices it's not the little girl, it's not anything. What his mind is filled in is actually a dem. And the unsettling feeling hits as this bomb explodes that he may not have made the best first impression, and he may not have actually meant the anger towards Adam. And this guilt hits him, and he wakes up, and he actually walks towards where Adam is resting. He's gonna go towards Adam's room. Oh. I'm gonna wait until I go through that.
Where is it? Oh, it's still the same screen there.
Lunk, you, other than grunting and groaning,
Lunk, no dream.
anything that Lunk would like to discuss? No?
Lunk doesn't even remember what happened. He just woke up and...
Sure, this is his first time being here.
First time at the Sanctum.
And you drank yourself into a complete oblivion. last night.
Hey, with mayo.
I guess we had a drunken...
Oh yeah, it was with mayo.
Oh, that's right.
Yummy.
Lunk has no record of any of this.
You're mayo drunk. Who does that?
As Link does his.
Yeah.
This is what?
Yeah.
It's got some extra mayo.
We got the groans and grunts in there. I'm just kidding, Dan.
I should have watched this.
You're good.
And Tenzu being at the Sanctum for your first time as well.
Yeah.
Back in Sigil though, so that's a little more familiar to
Yes,
yourself.
it is.
Do you have anything that you want to share? If not, it's okay.
Yeah, I'll just give a little quick. So Tenzu is back at Sigil, and his monastery is not that far away, so he gets, I think, a feeling as he's falling asleep about his master who wanted him to find this seed of the first memory. And he's, as he's falling asleep, he's kind of thinking about a way to perhaps talk to the extendables, as he thinks. He forgets what they're called. Extendables. Talk to them about perhaps helping him find this seed, because if planted, this could help stop Vecna. Also, in the back of his mind as he's falling asleep, he's getting this gnawing sensation that's been working up inside him for a long time about his master's motives with this seed. Something isn't sitting right with him, and it gets him a bit restless overnight. That would be about it.
With that, you all rise gently within your rooms. Some of you stir awake a little more agitated. Some of you, like Lunk, are yeah, Lunk. Just kind of go mode. Who cares?
And Tenzu, on the other hand, journals and lights incense.
Lunk, I need to hear it at least once in this campaign. Where's Zelda?
A restless night.
So as you all wake up, you all head downstairs, I would imagine. Clovis is usually the odd one out as far as doing something that everybody else is doing. So you guys all head downstairs for the morning. You see a layout on the coffee tables there of coffee and some fruit and bagels and that kind of fun stuff. For y'all to kind of sit down and get your day going.
I open my door.
Square meal.
Good morning. How are you?
Tired.
Yes, me too. Okay. Good night. Goodbye. Pats you on the back and he kind of walks off and he's. Oh shit.
I will head downstairs after going.
What happened between you guys?
And I do pinch myself. Not a dream.
So as you reach downstairs, the thought of your father keeps cycling through your mind. I guess it's entirely up to you at this point. For all intents and purposes, the Wizards 3 will be able to have the next jump point registered as far as the Rod of 7 within the next 24 to 36 hours. So you guys can float around the Sanctum. We can work on things. Mog will obviously be reading all of his books. He's got 3 of them, I think, at this point. And also, just being that he was just dead and brought back to life, he will be taking some time to recuperate properly. And Deblik volunteered to help him out with that as well. So he's using his power to try to keep him healing and whatnot. So ball's in your guys' court as far as what to do.
Well, I'm gonna walk up and sit directly next to Clovis. I just kind of sit there and I grab a bagel and I put it on my beak and I go, and I look at you. Trying to make him laugh. Hey.
Hi. What are you doing?
Is it okay if we talk after breakfast?
After breakfast?
Alone?
Why not now?
We can talk. Who's all here?
You want a nail?
It's just the 5 of you.
Awesome.
What did you want to talk without these guys?
No, we're fine.
Okay.
We're fine. So,
Do I need a drink for this?
maybe.
I pour myself some ale. Bonk, you want a drink? And I hand you a thing of mayo. Oh, God.
Are you scared?
I literally choked right.
Good call. Good call.
Yum.
Oh. I know that after this last little bit, we've kind of been doing, everything to save the multiverse. And honestly, I kind of want to break.
Yeah.
I've been having these visions since everyone but my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He's in trouble right now. I'm thinking. I'm done putting the irregulars first every single time. You're usually the hardest person for me to convince, so I thought I'd come to you first.
I'm not hard to convince at all.
So I was wondering if, we're kind of the best buds. We can do both kind of thing. We can, you're close range, I'm far ranged. I'm quiet, you're loud. We're the exact opposites. We complement each other really well.
Do you want to get a tattoo?
It wouldn't
One
have
get the
a
sun,
lot of
one can get
purpose.
the moon.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
see it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good call.
But I was wondering if you could help me find me.
When you say that, Frank stands up, gets up, and just walks away, and he walks to his room. He just gets up and leaves.
As Frank walks away. That's rude. Where are you going?
I'm packing my bags. We are going to help his dad.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you guys say something to upset Frank?
And he just keeps
For
walking.
the record, Mog and Devlik are not here, right?
Yes. I was going to talk about that too.
Okay, well, Clovis will stand up. Well, let's get our shit, I guess.
We just
That's
got
it?
here, guys. We're leaving already.
Yeah,
I was expecting a...
he would help. He would help me.
Expecting more.
But we do. Do you want me to fight? Oh no! Sorry, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go fuck people up and save anybody.
I just didn't think it would be that straightforward.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah, you're right. No, I'm in.
Okay, well, thank you.
On one condition. We also have to bring this stupid fucking mushroom back.
Still haven't delivered the mushroom.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, you sold. Cookie would want that.
Yeah.
Son of a cookie. I'm doing this because I want to. Lunk, are you coming? Are you staying here and chugging mayo?
I had enough mail. You made a promise to Cookie, and
Well, I guess
you did. You made a promise. You promised to deliver that.
That's
mushroom.
right.
So we have to.
Samurai boy, you coming?
I am hero.
To go keep a promise and to save one's father? Absolutely.
Okay.
Without question.
Everybody get your shit. We're getting out of here in 10.
I don't want to go. My name is Mog. I want to be good.
Mog, fuck off.
At this point, Mug's leg is snapped in half. Like, he's not fucking doing good. He doesn't want to go nowhere.
You stay here, Mog.
Yeah.
It'd be very great if you could stay here.
Okay.
Like, he's got fresh skin growing around his eyes where he has new eyes.
Yeah, he does.
This whole guy got wrecked.
Yeah. Whole new man.
Did I perhaps spend a little time setting his leg for him or something?
Real
Like,
quick.
If you care to, he has that look as a healer.
Would it help them? Would it help? Never mind. No, never mind. Not doing it. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, as I asked Devlik to stay with Mug, I do so in the fact that last episode, Devlik brought up my dad, and I've never said a word to him about him. He's like, oh, what's going on with your fucking dad? And I'm like, fuck you, kind of thing. So I'm a little more standoffish, and I don't trust his gross little necrotic hands. There you go. I already told Logan that.
What about that weird?
Oh, here, let me help you, Cookie. Oops.
So at least you'll see Clovis's blade coming.
Side quest.
Yeah, can we have a side quest montage?
We have 24 to 36 hours, starting the clock now.
Frank walks down the stairs wearing the silliest helmet you'll ever see. It's like, so Frank's new helmet has got like the little slits in it, and it's got kind of like the witch doctor nose. As he like stumbles down the stairs, it's kind of loose on him. He's, oh, where are we going?
That's the issue.
For the record, this is the first time that I've ever seen your helmet, right?
Oh yeah, no, nobody's seen this.
Okay, just for flavor, I'm gonna do almost the exact. I'm gonna take this Vox helmet and I'm gonna put it on my head because I see you come down with a cool helmet.
Oh, you look good.
What does the Vox helmet look like?
Honestly, it looks. This just looks like a regular old like.
Are we all doing helmets?
It looks like Doctor. Oh no, not Doctor. Wow, what's his name? DC.
Oh yeah,
Dr. Fate.
That's it, Dr. Fate.
Oh yeah.
It looks like his helmet, but silver. Either that or that's Thanos.
I'm Thanos.
Yeah. Oh god.
The universe needed to be corrected.
So you don't know where to go?
I don't know exactly.
Okay, what information? Like, how do you?
Were we not told where this location is? For mushroom? Are we doing the mushroom?
No.
Yeah, let's do mushrooms.
No, we're doing his dad first.
Oh, we're doing your dad?
Yeah.
Not together though.
It's almost Father's Day.
I'll watch. It's okay.
Are you sure you don't want to take the lead?
I just realized what this helm does.
Are you sure you don't want to take the lead?
So I am going to go over to where all the books are. I'm going to start looking for books about the ethereal. Because I believe that that's where they're trapped, is in the ethereal. And I can't remember exactly where, so I'm going to start doing some information digging.
How do you know that that's where they are?
Because I have vision.
So let's do a history check to see if you remember the names.
You ready for this?
It's a 19. No, it's a 27.
Okay, I'm rolling an 11. Holy crap! 14.
Oh wow.
I'm not proficient in
I didn't even know you could get less than 15.
Right?
You would remember something from those messages.
I remember Shusha.
There you go.
I started looking for that then.
Joob joob.
Jump, shrew!
Gross, I can smell
I will start looking for books about Shusha.
Lund will also start looking for
I haven't told you. I'm just kidding.
your father. He lifts up the table next to him and just slams it down. Starts picking up things around the room and looking under them.
And smashing pots.
Yeah,
I like the way you think, Mark.
Make sure you check behind all the books.
just in case.
I'm gonna send you on a little goose chase. Make sure you look behind all of the
Every
books.
book.
You guys think it's worth just asking one of the guys?
Out of curiosity, did you see Lunk in his full glory now that Jason's redone it for you?
I saw the new garb. I don't know if it's on screen here or. Yes. He did send me that.
Very bright looking.
There's a theme.
I mean,
going on with the
colorful.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Not
He looks intelligent.
mentally.
Okay, so you're down in the library as Lunk is looking under couches and tables and everything else, trying to find your father desperately. Like, he gets into a fervor almost. Like, he's getting to the point where he's lifting up the carpet and looking under. Dad? You there? Dad! Where are you?
Roll really high on investigation, and my dad will suddenly be there. It'll be his corpse, but he's there.
As you're looking for books in regards to Sharu, is anybody helping you? What else is everybody else doing at this point? Adem's the only one that walked over to the library from the sounds of it.
Yeah. I'll go there too.
I have a book you can read later. You'll really like it.
Sure I will.
Is it about owlets?
I'll go give him a hand too.
It is a Tomb of Constitution, which increases your con by 10.
Manual of Bodily Health.
I think so, yeah. I think that's the one I have.
So as the three of you are looking through the books, let's Frank and Clovis roll a d6, and yourself roll your investigation.
5.
5. So plus 10 to whatever you got.
23.
Yeah, I think you find it.
Hell yeah.
Find something, anyways. As you begin to look through and whatnot, you see a book that's almost older than Days itself. This ginormous manual, bound in almost like a green scaled leather. As you reach up to grab this thing, Tasha actually apparates behind you. And as she, I don't know why that makes her a bitch, but just it is what it is, I guess.
Maybe if she had a strap on, Taryn, I'd agree with you. She didn't.
So as you're reaching up and you begin to touch this book and pull it out, and it's a very large manual, she operates behind you, and all you hear is, "You might be a little more ginger with that one, young Owlin. Here, allow me," as she reaches right over you and takes the brunt of it, takes the weight, and walks over to the table in the corner to the desk. Now, this is a curious book for you to be perusing at your leisure. Is there something specific that you seek?
Yes, ever since Eberron and the Wailing Mists, I've been having visions. They seem to have kept lingering with me after we've left about my father. I'm trying to find him.
Curious. Now, this book, this is the Draconomicon that I wrote with some aid of a few others over the years. What would you search within this volume?
I think it's Shusharu.
Shusharu.
Mm-hmm. That's the word it's came up in my mind multiple times.
I think the name that you seek is Shadowwing in the common term. Shusharu, also known as Shadowwing, was one of the most ancient dragons, and actually the first to become a Dracolich. What business do you have with her? Does this pertain to your father in some way?
I think he's being held captive there. My family is. Last I saw my father was in prison, but
That's...
he was a wanted man.
It's not a great situation for anybody to be in.
I'm sorry, did you say Dracolich?
Yes, a Dracolich.
So, like, the men who shall not be named, Draco. As I start teetering like this, and I'm like,
Do you need a moment to put that together, or are you capable on your own?
The same?
Similar. Probably around the same age.
Oh, okay, so age. I meant power.
Oh. Yeah. Again, the first Dracolich in existence, and, you know, ultra ancient dragon that's, had a curious type before she did the whole bone and skin falling thing. She was a shadow dragon, if I remember correctly. Once upon a time.
So, hear me out. I don't know if anyone's told you about the Eberron prophecy and stuff, but
I haven't had the opportunity to really speak to you since you came back from Eberron.
cool. So, like, my feathers, and I say shine, and I make my armor just kind of dissipate to actually show my actual arm. And so I'm like, yeah, my feathers are like permanently tattooed with the mark of the Shadow Dragon, as I've been told.
Interesting.
Does that have something to do with what we're talking about?
I am not entirely sure, but that does seem almost like Providence.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
No big deal. So where do we go?
Yeah,
What are you
where do we
doing?
go? I'm holding your hand.
Why are you holding my hand?
Who are you? You're not
Clovis.
Clovis.
I'm still Clovis.
What happened to your voice?
I don't know. As soon as I put this stupid helmet on, well, that was weird. I don't know what's going on, but I look cool, right?
Can I try?
I guess. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, this sounds really weird. What have you done to me?
Bye.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. Do I sound like Clovis?
That's very good.
Ah, cool. This is my normal voice. Let's slay some goblins. That's a cool helmet you got there, Clovis.
Does anybody else want to try it on?
I doesn't do anything cool.
Lunk! Lunk! You have to
Lunk.
try this on.
We'll pick up the bucket on the floor, and he'll
The mop pail.
cocktail on his head. Long.
As it echoes in there while you're saying
right.
it's lunk, 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 lunk. So that's what you're hearing.
Clunk, clunk. Sounds like a
Long. Who's there?
Sounds like a car. Clunk, 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 clunk. There's somebody in the helmet. Someone's here with me. Okay.
Actually, let's do a wisdom save, please. I'm interested to go down this path if we do.
Ooh, 6.
Currently, you think that this helmet is cursed that you're wearing.
Oh.
Because you know that sentient items can speak to you. And they generally are not. So right this moment, this helmet that you just put on your head, you feel it's talking to you and trying to guide you down the wrong path right now.
Bunk. Whips it across the room, and it hits a bookshelf, and multiple books
And bounces
fall
right
down.
back onto his head.
No.
Well, maybe roll for that.
I would like to burn some of my 10 HP.
Throws it across the room.
Can we burn an inspiration for it to land back on Lung's head?
Those cards don't have.
Lunk does not agree with this.
Those are yours.
Lung doesn't have to agree. You think you're being controlled.
I am being controlled by the dice.
So as this thing bounces, it almost does that roll where it does the big circle. And then as it rolls, it does stop right at your feet. And kind of as it's sitting there and you look down, you just see kind of the edges of the opening. And as you kind of move, it does like a pearlescent shine throughout the inside of the bucket. Like Jim Carrey.
I say we all slowly get around Lung.
What is he gonna do? Lunk's not putting that back on his head, guys. I don't know which reference you're making, but
But I think you need one for
We
combat.
all have helmets, look. Ding, 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 ding.
he doesn't have
He
helmet.
has a hat.
He has a very nice hat. Where's your hat?
I have a hat.
Nope.
It's a right
That's a
hat.
toucan best.
Oh, you see all these feathers? That's his hat.
Tell you what, I'll trade you. You can take this one and I'll wear yours.
My helmet looks like your helmet.
Oh, see, he got a helmet.
Should I?
Up to you.
You should speak to us. Like, did he put on your helmet?
Not yet. He's about to grab it.
If you do, you should speak how you perceive your own voice in your own head.
What would that be?
Very sophisticated.
Very sophisticated, huh?
Super proper.
Indubitably.
That's what I thought was coming. Yeah. I'm not sure. Lunk doesn't know if he wants. No, he doesn't want the bucket because it's evil. So he will take Clovis's helmet and attempt to try it on. Oh, this is
I'm okay.
undoubtedly the best helmet I've ever adorned.
You should keep that helmet on. Would you like me to glue it on your head for you?
I have some of this glue.
Lunch, real quick. You say, yeah. What actually comes out of your
would it
mouth when
be?
you say it?
Jolly good.
I was hoping he'd be like,
Let's get it, chaps.
take that, peasant.
Pardon me.
I'll also take the bucket that was on the ground and I'll put it on my head.
Lunk's like,
And I go, just fucking with you.
I was really hoping Lunk was gonna.
Hit him across the face.
Runs up and Superman punches him. Bends the helmet onto his head.
Yeah. Gets melded in with your underbite.
So, shadowing. This is gonna be more of an endeavor than I expected for a Sunday morning. Really, I just wanted to sit down and have my coffee and maybe macrame some toques or something. But shoo, okay. And we go, as always.
Thank you. Okay.
There are a handful of problems with this direction that you're setting us on. First and foremost, shadowing for many centuries at this point has taken over a abandoned demiplane on the ethereal. That demiplane was once a fantastic plane made strictly for the incarceration of very bad people. So, it will not be easy to get in. There is but one way that I'm aware of, within a timely fashion.
Yeah.
Brute force into a plane of existence does not exist. Thanks for coming, though. Better luck next time.
We're still gonna try.
There is a portal key that I'm aware of that I've been keeping tabs on for a while. It may take me a few moments to scry on it and see what I may divine on your behalf. But if that is to be your next stop, regardless of this, obviously this must be done in a timely fashion. As Morning Canaan is out right now, trying to prepare for the next portal, getting the last few pieces So,
Oh, by the way, we figured out.
excuse me?
I'm sending that to him out of game
Oh, okay.
because he wasn't here and he forgot.
I will start by scrying on that portal key. I have a sneaking suspicion I know where to find it, but I will need a moment to do so. As far as the rest of you, any preparations that you need, any gear that you must don, or potions you must craft, now is the time.
Awesome.
I'm good.
I'm gonna attune to my gun and scope.
And let's go.
Scopiest weapon.
So as you guys are sitting there watching, you see her grab her crystal ball, and as she carries it inside one hand, purple energies actually start to a purple smoke starts to kind of barrel around it in a nucleus type fashion as it starts elevating from her hand and floating in front of her. She then takes her hand and pushes it towards this glass orb, and as she gets close to it, this glass orb actually flattens out and splays into a big circular sheet of glass. And within that, the smoke actually starts to separate a little bit and clarify as a full image. As you all begin to look, you see a lot of grays, not a ton of color right now. It's very foggy as it's coming through. But you do see a small metallic creature. Square head, little spindly legs and body on him. Single eye? Oh, 2 eyes. 2 eyes, and doesn't look like the brightest guy around. But you see him running through a busier marketplace at this moment. He's about waist high as he's skirting through this marketplace. You just kind of see the few feet around him as he's skirting in and out and stops, talks to somebody quickly, then peels off again. In the background, one of the few things that are picked out amongst everything else is a bridge. You guys do all see this outline of this bridge in the back, and in that moment, Tasha speaks up. Moving everything. Tasha speaks up and looks over. Did you see that bridge, young Owlin? Well, now, just to make sure that I'm not mistaken, was there some form of webs built into that bridge? I think, I want to believe that this is the Seafarer's Arch in the lower ward. I can give you a brief map to get down there, and as long as I'm not mistaken, this young little duodrone should be able to acquire / give you the portal key that we are seeking. Watching him carefully, he's, from all appearances, has gone rogue from Modron itself. He seems to be collecting things. I'm not entirely certain as to why yet. But he's come close to gathering a few items that I have been looking for from my own collections as well. Now, I've managed to track him as far as this, but I have not been able to see exactly where he is storing all these goods. There is the rumor, however, that he did steal this ward from another market keeper down in the lowers. You might just want to keep your head on a little bit of a swivel. He should be okay.
Okay.
Now, before you leave,
We've been 2 potions.
yeah, as long as you crafted them.
How do I? Sorry, you go ahead. Finish your thing. I'll talk. I'll talk.
You have something to say, Clovis?
No, I just don't know how to get potions.
Gotcha. So you're just looking for a shopkeep.
Maybe he has my item. I'm gonna go with no.
I mean, if we're traveling through a city, I can just stop there too.
Yeah. I didn't use the actual craft feature. I manually did, so I'm gonna go back in time.
Because yeah, you should just be able to craft them
Yeah, I see that now.
in that item there.
Yep.
The shop keeps open for you, Clovis. With just consumables, that is it.
Yep.
We will not be selling stuff to him, just buy. So now we've been playing very safe and keeping you all within the sanctum. The rules within Sigil are not loose rules. There are many ways to have yourself removed from all of reality, really. If you happen to see the Lady of Pain, just turn around and go the opposite direction. Do not look at her, do not speak to her. Do not do none of the such. If you do, she will put you in a maze for the rest of eternity. You will be gone. If there are people that look important, same thing, avoid them at all costs. There are many ways for you to leave existence within Sigil. So it is in your best intentions that while outside of the sanctum, you keep a low profile. You do not let yourself be known as much as possible. Now the nice part about Sigil is that we do house all races, all types, all colors, all creeds. So, people like your giant friend here won't necessarily blend in, but he won't necessarily stand out either. Now, as far as operating within Sigil itself, other than not speaking to the Lady of Pain, there will be no overt planner magic in public spaces, hence why we need to keep all this sealed within the sanctum and have our protected boards. And no violence near any portal either. So that is the one thing that you must control, or if you end up imprisoned, I cannot help you. You are operating within the city. This is not just the wild to be adventuring. Mind yourselves.
Can you unlock us so that we can go and buy potions? Or consumable.
I was just waiting. It doesn't take very long.
So that was-
I was bought them all. Just kidding.
Remember that you do want some gold because you can upgrade all your gear that you have too.
I should have a bunch of gold, and like there's a way we can sell our stuff and
You
get
have
rid of it.
35,000 gold right now. You don't want to sell it, Louis?
Like our
I
like
want to transmute it,
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
that's what it is, yeah.
ways to upgrade.
which I will be doing.
yeah, I want to do that too because I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff I can do that with.
Okay, well let's do that either
Yeah.
off stream or
Yeah.
whatever. That way we're not chewing up 3 hours of time on you.
Yeah.
If you guys want to do that, we can definitely.
Is your movement painfully slow too?
Yeah. Because it will not let me go through everything. I have to do it.
Yeah, you're big.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with you. Is that you are big. It is awkward getting around.
I just bought everything. Hope you don't mind. Okay.
Understood.
So with that, behind the
I'm broke. I can't buy anything. Okay, Gary, I forgot I came back with nothing.
There's just consumables in here.
So you got a bag borrow steal. I will allow you the access to the door. He hands you a parchment with a magical map that just instantly gets scrawled, bring you down to the lower ward.
Okay.
Mind your P's, mind your Q's. Don't ruffle any feathers. And don't take too much time. But other than that, when you are ready, as she waves her hand at the wall behind the portal, 2 big, like 20-foot doors apparate, each of them 10 feet wide.
You ready?
Find your way back.
You ready?
No.
You ready? Yeah, buddy.
I'm reading that right? A supreme potion is 24,000 gold pieces now?
That's how much they've always been.
Fuck, I'm sure I bought one. Okay.
24,000 or 2,400?
That says 24,000. Right?
Elixir of health.
Like a superior
A
healing?
supreme healing.
24, 461. Yep. Does make sense though.
No, it does.
But a superior health is only 2,500 gold pieces.
Yeah.
One is 22,000. I had like 5 of them and I bought them all. I don't matter, I guess. Whatever.
You got the money.
No, I don't. I'm not spending $25,000 on a potion. That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
No problem.
How dare you ridicule me?
There's purple worm poison there.
That's me.
Lace my dick.
We are not to battle
Yeah.
in this.
It's not violent if they just drop dead.
Just dead immediately. They're good aim.
How much is
2,400.
Did you need something out of here?
No, I made my own potions. Made a couple potions. I made you a divination potion, and then I made a.
Yeah, so as you look over and you're dealing with the vending machine of all this stuff and complaining about the prices, Frank's over there with his little kit that he just bloop, and it's right on his lap, and he's sitting there mixing potions as smoke's coming out the whole 9 yards.
One definitely explodes. Just I tried. Next time.
Can you make me potions if I get you the stuff to do it?
Kind of. They cost me a lot more, but yes, I can do it.
What do you mean they cost you a lot more?
I'm just gonna explain it out of game. I have to pay my regens to do them. So, like that's like my damage dice, but I can do it. And then once I build them, then I can recycle them.
Yeah, so his bag has all the goods that he was gifted from the Infernal when he was down there to create all of his potions.
But yes, I can do it for you.
Yeah, I can. You want on yours? Good. I'll bring yours.
Yeah, any poisons I'm like.
So you want to buy those too?
Dip your bullets.
And then I hand you
put it
a
in my daggers just in case.
Also a good one.
I hand you a little pamphlet, Clovis, that I've actually made up of exactly what I can make.
Nice.
You see invisibility, superior healing, hill giant strength, flying, divination, glue, like the sovereign glue that you have, heroism, greater healing, potion of resistance, cure all, universal solvent, water breathing, healing, like a normal healing potion, a potion of growth, and a potion of climbing. That's what I can make. Growth.
Some of that you can't. Depends on the size.
I clicked on it, you read it.
So superior healing, you technically can't make any of those 3s and 4s. You're not big enough yet.
Oh. Okay.
As many as I could possibly
So diminution and superior healing, technically you can't.
That will take away my divination.
I think you need a level 14 to get that.
Hey, I'm gonna give myself more.
No, you can just hit the recycle potion thing and recycle them. Back to regions. Okay. Well, as I said, don't wait around here all day. Make your moves when you're ready here. Anytime now.
Awesome. I'm gonna begin heading out, and as I head out there, I'm gonna walk past Bashir. I'm gonna be like, "You better be here when I come back. I've got words. Simple words. Nothing too bad. Just a conversation to be had." And then I'm gonna walk out the door, wait for everyone else outside, as I kind of take in the city for what it is, and then turn around and take a mental note of what this building looks like, so that this is where we're supposed to come back.
So as you walk out,
Lady of Pain. Fuck you.
Immediately.
When you shoot a chicken and the feathers just that's me as
No.
soon as I,
When you shoot one chicken, they all
I think we could take the Lady of Pain.
attack you.
I said as we go.
Did you hear that?
Do you know how much money you have by any chance? Because he went away from the screen, so I don't have to.
$250.
So I can do it. You just gotta transfer. Can you do how much you have?
Juvie transfer.
Because I stopped
Venmo.
keeping track ever since that system started keeping track.
well, it has it right on your chat bar there, Louis. Potion of healing, 122 GP.
Oh no, I'm looking at. He wants to buy stuff as the owl.
Yeah.
So I was gonna go with the owl's character in after I was done, and I was still in mine.
Okay.
I was just gonna buy him if he told me how much gold he had, because he wants to buy as much.
We've been giving you his gold.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're broke then.
You've been putting all of his gold into your character because that's what you wanted last time.
You're broke.
That's right. That's what we did. And then it was just you buy it for me, and then
No, you're broke.
Louis has been
you already in.
Louis has been spending.
The owl has an additional 8,000 over and above, but yeah, he's been putting all of his gold whenever he gets it right into your character.
Broke. Don't fucking look at that number. I had like 20 of that already before. You relax.
Okay, we good?
Oh,
How
yeah,
much
we're
do you
good.
have?
Is that sigil?
That's Sigil.
Sigil? That's cool.
You want the serpent potion too?
So as you guys walk out the front door, the hustle and bustle instantly
Serpent venom
fills
as well?
the streets.
It's 2 weeks. I bought it.
You guys, as soon as you walk through, you almost pass a magical barrier as sound instantly turns on, even though the doors were open, you couldn't hear anything. As soon as you get out, you see everybody out walking around. You see everything from fire elementals to freaks to tieflings, humans, gnomes, half giants, giants, elves, you name it. There is everything up here. There are demons walking the streets. There are angels walking the streets. This is just everything goes. One of the weirdest things that is going to take your mind a minute to get a hold of is that the street ahead of you guys, over a long distance, starts to arc up. And as you follow that arc up, you realize that that arc keeps on going all the way around. Yes.
Doesn't this place have the mind control flying?
No.
You have to keep yourself orientated because if you went straight up, you'd suddenly be flying into the ground.
So to give you guys just a quick overview, this is what it looks like. This is Sigil.
Ring world.
So it is a donut hovering atop a 1,000-foot plus. Here, where's the other one? Here. Lost that one. But yeah, it's just hovering atop this ginormous mountain.
What kind of population are we talking? Like size? Just so I can kind
Gajillions.
of grasp. Okay.
Gajillions.
Okay.
How you see that main picture is exactly what it looks like. You have buildings almost 360 aside from like a 20-degree angle that is actually the inside. So where you guys are standing right now is here. And you're looking out this way and seeing the peak of this mountain rising in the middle of this donut. So although gravity tells you that you should be standing down here, you have full ability to stand proper even though you guys are parallel to the ground.
I believe Sickle's flat.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
So as you guys exit out into the streets of Sigil, there's that other one. So yeah, to give you an idea as far as sheer scale. As you guys walk out into Sigil, you begin to kind of see the way stuff is. And as the owl looks down at his map, it almost begins to look like the map of Hogwarts, where there's kind of a little light lit path that goes, and then you can see his two little bird footprints standing there on the map.
Awesome.
So as you begin to traverse, it takes you a good hour to make it through most of the wards along the way. Let's go Lunk. What is one shop that you see along the way, and what's it look like?
Lunk has observed many shops, but the one that strikes his attention is the is the one with they're selling milk. Nice, bright, shiny bottles of milk, but this milk isn't white. It's gold. And he is very interested in obtaining one of these bottles of gold milk. Uncle loves a good milking.
Honestly, it's a lot better than I thought. I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, I'm walking and I see a store filled with vases and pots. I was like, oh no.
Lunk is thirsty and he wants
White milk.
wants
gold milk.
gold milk. Yeah.
As everybody's walking through Sigil, are you going to talk to the milk merchant? Are you telling anybody else to stop?
Oh, I don't know if
Whereas
I was
Monk is
told we should not.
severely torn about this golden milk. How torn is it? Has he?
He it's not a matter of I need this or I cannot do anything else, but I will ask the merchant how to go about obtaining a bottle of golden milk. Is it by trade? Is it by tasks? Is it by life? Is it what is the currency in this portal or realm or
I'll pay. Sigil.
Sigil?
Oh, big red guy. I don't think that I'm ready to fucking take your life in exchange for some milk, but you know, I'll do what I gotta do here.
Fucking milk.
Do you really want this milk, eh?
I do.
Well, what do you think you'd be willing to give me for this milk? It's pretty shiny milk, you know. You look at this milk, the gold in it. That's some of the brightest golden milk you've ever seen, ain't it?
It is. It doth is. Am I still speaking?
Oh yeah, that's right. He's still got the helmet
I
on.
got my helmet.
Sounds very sophisticated.
How does one acquire? What is it you need? Is there something you want in exchange for this milk? Is there something perhaps I brought to this world from beyond interests you?
Well, kind adventurer. You know, I'd really like to see you do some fucking chin-ups or something out here.
Chin up.
Yeah.
I love that.
I don't want fucking chin-ups for my golden milk, you fool. You gotta pay me just like everybody else. I need to get by in this planet town.
I don't think Lunk has. Lunk reaches in his pockets and he pulls out flowers and he's got some rocks in another and
On lint. Don't forget the lint.
the ball of lint and he slaps them down on the table there.
To be clear, none of us came with you. You're by yourself.
That's you guys have proceeded. Continued
still
down the
back
path.
there.
I'm still trying to buy this milk.
Well, you know, that's a pretty fucking cool lint. But how about that purse sitting on your side that seems to be dangling with gold hanging out?
Do I have gold? Lunk doesn't know he has all this gold. He's just been picking this up and sticking it in his
Shiny
pocket.
objects.
Yeah.
Or is it all over the table?
Is this enough?
So you have a fairly large satchel from your adventuring within Eberron.
Yes.
Throughout your full adventure, you have acquired 1,035 gold pieces.
Oh, man. It's not 45,000, but
That's not enough for the milk.
it doesn't.
So like
sound
your bag on your hip,
Sounds
your
like
bag
that.
on your hip is like that big. Like it is a big satchel that's just dangle. As you sit there and go through your pockets and empty them all out and pull out all this lint,
Yeah.
and you have this big fuck off bag of gold sitting on your hip.
The last thing on me is this bag of gold, and I'll plop it on the table and ask if anything here is of worthy to trade.
So he reaches forward and grabs that bag of gold and picks it up. And this guy's a halfling, so he's like 4 feet tall, 3 feet tall kind of thing.
Pulls him over.
Just a little guy. So he goes to pull it up and whoop, 2 hands. You know what? I don't know if I can make this work. I might have to go and talk to a boss or something. What? You know what? If I can get them to give you half a bottle of golden milk for this here bag, you think we got a deal, sir?
Just some shiny rocks to me, as far as I'm concerned. We got a deal.
Okay, well, thank you very much. As he hands you that golden bottle of milk and leans inside the store. Hey, Ma! I'm fucking out! Bye! He just starts running down the street the opposite direction.
Like, I'll take his bottle of milk and shove it in his pocket.
Half bottle.
Yeah.
For the record, there's nobody watching that counter anymore. You probably just take the whole one.
And as you look forward,
a good deal.
7-8 minutes has passed. Is he seeing any of you guys?
I just fucking depends.
I can see Clovis on the
Did
distance.
any of you stop?
Giant.
Tenzu wasn't gonna leave these guys behind, but he's gonna keep an eye out for this dude.
Oh,
So as you look
But I'm not
forward,
babysitting him.
you see the road continue in a straight way,
Guys?
and as it starts to arch up, you just see a glint off of Clovis's sword and a big white being kind of walking up that hill.
I guess I'll start lumbering towards this.
And a couple minutes later, you guys are
Oh, you look dehydrated. Maybe you should drink something.
Do you have any milk?
God, milk.
Now trade him your mayonnaise for the milk.
Mine. No, this is my milk. You can't have it.
Oh, Lunk.
Okay, I got my base back.
Oh, Lunk. Lunk, Lunk.
you guys.
Hey guys, where do you guys?
I know.
Hey, where'd you guys go?
Oh, just walking. What do you got? Why'd you get hung out? Oh. Is that a couple gold worth of milk?
As it slowly hovers in his hand as he presents. Like all things Lunk presents, slightly hover in hand. As it
You found
bounces
half a bottle of milk.
Lunk looks so
I see this as an absolute win.
Yeah, absolutely. Good for you, big guy.
Yeah, good for you.
Oh, that milk looks so good. Can I have?
Can I have it? Can I have some?
That fucking hand so growl over here. Guten Tag.
Also, you're still wearing that helmet?
Oh fuck.
So the streets of
Sit. Of cow
A full
juice.
bottle of parchment.
Parchment. Yes, thank you. Not cow juice.
I like cow juice.
Cow juice is pretty sophisticated.
Now, is it from a cow?
Who knows? Who knows?
That's even a better
I would
answer.
assume from the old world, but I guess we can't make that. I was not told what kind of milk, but it was gold.
Keep my head on a swivel, like I was told.
I know that you're worried about you. Frank, let's do an investigation roll on that milk.
Oh, I would also love to find a shop.
Now, do you have actual dice in front of you, Charon?
Yeah.
You just want to roll two dice that are two different colors. Same denomination. Doesn't matter if it's 6s, 8s, whatever.
6s or 8s?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you pick. I don't care. You use D20s. As long as they're two different colors. Two different colors of the same dice.
Okay.
The dark one versus the light one.
They're both the exact same.
The same number? Okay. So as you look at this milk, you see it definitely is golden, and it is almost giving off a light, almost like borderline irradiated. So through all your potion building and stuff like that, like you would see kind of that difference in this milk, where it's not just a pasteurized golden, like heavy vanilla milk. This is like there's something going on there. And as you look, you can
Shiny
even see
milk.
like little floaties of like glitter almost within it.
Old slugger.
You're gonna ask me that, but you gotta ask out loud.
I like to cast magic here.
Nothing that has to do with planar travel.
Okay. I'm gonna like.
And that could be violent.
Can I touch this, please? Just want to touch. Hold it out.
You only touch.
Only touch.
I'm gonna cast Identify on it. Just gonna like let my finger glow a little bit.
As it starts to create the little twister funnel on the inside as you touch it. As it just
Beaker.
stuck it in.
itself. You begin to do that, and it does identify as milk, but there is a weird property there that you are not accustomed to.
What's that?
You just don't have the magical knowledge. Not within your spectrum of potion building.
Just take a little sip for me.
Drink it.
I don't want it to go bad. And I mean, you're probably craving it.
Drink it now or let it curdle and drink it? Choice is yours.
That's exactly. It'll be a milkshake.
Lunk does think that it is of greater importance to keep as a just in case.
Of what?
Who knows? In this world,
Alright, man.
I'm going to keep my milk in my nice warm bag.
Oh, you just do that.
You know what you should do?
Bag of colding.
A bag of colding.
Bag of
Who doesn't like cold milk?
Bag of cold.
The bag of colding. Absolute.
Do you have
The bag of colding. I'm kidding.
Who has it?
I like cold milk. No, Teblik has it.
Definitely comes the bag of holding.
Oh,
I like cats, but I'm
Got left-
I'm
it got
pretending
left
mine's the
behind.
bag of holding.
Colding, but yeah.
No bag of holding here.
Yeah, it's right here, Lunk. And I hold up my bag of holding.
Lunk will not give anyone his milk.
I'm gonna pick up a rock off the ground.
Oh no!
No.
Don't do that. I look around. Is there a portal nearby?
He's just.
You see occasionally lots of portals just opening and closing randomly throughout the streets.
Maybe don't do that.
It's a rock. He's just making it
I'm not
shiny.
throwing it. Look. Look.
Oh, it's so shiny.
This is a very rare rock. You want it? Free of charge.
Free?
No, I have a better rock, and I pull out the iron stone agility. Oh, you want?
That's a way better rock.
It's a way better rock.
I just draw mine and yeah, that's a good one.
It's a iron stone?
Frank's great grabby little hand.
Yeah, Frank grabs it.
It's
How long
14
took us-
feet
took too long.
He's just like,
Can I have it?
I'll trade you. I'll trade you this cool stone. I don't think it's any good for me. And I don't think anybody here wants it. I'll trade you this for that
Can I
milk.
have it?
This is a Harriet moment. Lunk finds himself strongly attached to the milk. He has he's too fond of the milk. He will not trade it.
How much did you pay for the milk?
It's an entire bag of gold.
Okay, so how about I give you 2 bags of gold?
Okay.
Have it?
2 bags. I take 1 bag, whatever. I put 3 gold pieces in this one, 3 gold pieces in this one, 2 bags,
6 gold pieces.
and I get your milk.
But you don't know it's 6. You just see
I
2 bags.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Can I have it?
Give it back.
Why?
Because I seen what you did. Don't be mean.
What do you mean? I
have
it. Shut up. I put the iron stone back in my thing. Done.
As I try to reach for the helmet.
Give me the gold, and I'm going to give it back to Clovis. You're going to get your milk back. That was very unfair.
Can I just take a sip of the milk first? I just want to take a sip of the milk. I just want to take a sip of the milk.
Don't take
Mine?
This is chaos. Oh my god.
The helmet he gave you.
back.
Give me your helmet.
Oh yes, I shall remember. Lunk.
Clovis, please. I want that stone.
Stop talking like me.
How do you feel? How does Tenzukai feel about him just absolutely scamming him?
I'm observing the interaction and the dynamics within the group. I find it very interesting that everybody's willing to help each other so much to risk their lives for a mushroom and for their father, and they don't even know where they're going. And also that there's this weird dynamic where they're pranking each other. I don't know what you call it, but I'm okay
I
with it.
just think that we should try the milk.
Clovis, I think he can try some milk when he's ready.
I just think that I want the stone. Can I have it?
I'll take 5.
I'll pay you.
We'll get back to that. I'll give me my 2 sachets of gold back, and I'll give you the milk back. Or you can keep it. If you want to do this, that's fine. But I did only put 6 gold pieces in there. Combined.
Like I said, I need Lunk, no gold.
I should keep the milk. Do you want me to keep?
I don't want gold. I don't know what gold is for.
It's for buying milk.
Oh. I buy milk.
Okay. I take my gold.
So, like, can I buy it off of you?
Do you have any milk?
I have 8,000 gold.
For this Ioun stone? I don't know.
Is that what
I don't
it's
even
called?
know. I don't even know what this thing's worth. I think it's worth 40,000 gold.
That's a lie.
You're probably right. I put it back in my pocket. I keep walking. I just walk away from the devil.
Clovis, I need it. You don't even know where you're going. I will fly around by him. Clovis, I have the map. What do you mean? Why are you walking away from me? Why did you make me do this?
This is the direction we're heading, okay?
10,000.
10,000 what?
10,000 gold.
Do you even have 10,000 gold?
do.
It's in my pocket already.
No, it's not. It's virtually in your pocket, but it ain't.
There?
10,000 gold.
I think we should get this appraised first.
If you wanted appraised, I know its actual value.
I'm sure there's a shop here somewhere.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I look for a shop that we could possibly get this gem appraised. As I'm walking.
There'd be lots. There'd be lots
Awesome.
of random shops, yeah.
Eeny, miny, that one. Let's go.
What does that one look like?
This one actually looks a little chaotic. It looks, just by the name itself, you can tell that these two people have a disagreement, as it is called the Sizzling Sisters. And none of the paint schemes and like the color schemes on the outside actually match or like compare to each other. They are just combating it entirely. This shop looks chaotic just looking at the outside of it. And you see two sisters. One has her arms like this, crossed to lean into the other one, and the other one's like, ugh, and it looks like they're yawning because they just couldn't get it right. So it's an actual photo of themselves. As I walk in and I go, Clovis, come on, let's go, Clovis. Okay, I'm done with this.
Well, that was Lung's helmet.
Did you crouch to get through the door?
No, he's trying to pull me through the door, and I'm just like, can I walk through this door, or do I bump my head?
Oh, you can't walk through any door properly.
Doors at an angle.
Can you
by the
peek
way.
in the window and stare into the shop?
Like you're 14 feet tall,
Yeah,
so
I was
most
like-
doors are what, 7
Tell you
feet,
what, I'll
6
get
feet?
down on my head. Do I have to get down on my hands and knees? Obviously, yeah, because it's half my size.
Yeah, like it's a normal 6 foot wide door.
Can I
Maybe a
stand
little
up
bit
inside the
bigger.
building or no?
I don't know. Have you looked inside to find out?
How tall is the roof when I'm standing next to it?
Oh, the roof's taller than you. This building's much taller than you from the outside.
All right, I'll get down on my hands and knees. I'll poke my head in.
Also, what this store sells, since he got to say what his sold, is one of the sisters sells, of course, gems of the sorts and everything like that. The other one makes potions, but their potions are a little more unorthodox, as they require different things in order to activate them and use them. It's not necessarily just drinking it. Sometimes it's poured on yourself or dabbing
Mixed with mail.
kind of thing. Yes, exactly.
Sure.
Or milk?
For every potion she has had a failed attempt.
Shakespeare.
Most known for the Infinity Potion, which currently sits in a box that says do not touch. As you can see that the potion is just the liquid, but it keeps swirling in and out of itself, making the infinity symbol. And in the warning it
Shakespeare.
states, touching this will absorb you into
You're supposed
infinity.
to talk like Shakespeare now.
Oh.
Hello.
Doth the mother
You wear the grapes.
Clovi.
Yeah.
Let us partake in the crafting of goods.
I got me some mighty fine potions here. Does anybody want a lick? I'll lick something else if you really want me to.
Count by
This
in.
kind of shop.
Count by in.
It is just for thyself, not you.
The maiden offered.
The shake.
The maiden offered.
The Shakespeare is
my
own.
Oh, is it?
No, it's everybody.
This is the party.
Well, fucketh to you.
Does doth doeth for one?
Make that 3th for 1.
Frank scoots underneath the Clovis and pokes it underneath the Clovis's chin as his head's taking up most of the doorway.
Would you make that 3th for 1?
Is there a discount?
Why is Frank there gliding into Dem's eyes?
I am not entirely aware on how I shall reach this bidding. However, we can try. Now, just one...
Doth thy have step stool?
Just hold thy horses.
I look around for horses.
She walks over to the wall. Yes. Thy should do quite well. She reaches on up to this potion, and it's in a long tube. She has some kind of weird scrawling on the side. She walks up. Just one moment here, big man. Hold on tight. As she grabs this potion and pours it into her hand, looks at you, and just wow, slaps you right in the face.
And only your dick shrinks.
Doth my dicketh feel small?
It was too big before, man. Now she can do it.
I'm sorry. Doth apologize.
Okay.
Fine, I'm sorry to thy man.
So,
We speaketh such filth in front of thy maiden.
as she slaps you,
Maidens. Is there not?
you go down to regular size, like even regular Clovis size, like back down to that 7 foot tall. As you shrink right down, your clothes items shrink with you. However, as you shrink, one portion of you did not get the memo about shrinking.
My right foot.
So currently, the thing behind your kilt did not lose its size.
My budon.
So it is currently still double in all directions.
Oh my god.
So it is hanging out the bottom of your kilt. It's on fierce.
Oh, yes. One erection will fucking kill you.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. That worked like a
I will burn
motherfucking joy.
some of my adrenaline to make this.
Yeah, you'll need it.
Oh boy.
Well, you. The timer's done. Well, you get this song. Can I get it a pros, please?
Yeah, can we get the rock?
2 for 1.
I'm not giving you the stone until I get my stone.
As we all look concerned.
Frank is
Kidney
Frank is in.
stones?
Frank is in. Don't be like that.
I was in, but now I'm out. This is all too weird. I don't like getting
Honestly,
smacked.
this is just embarrassing for me looking down. So.
I suddenly feel a lot less insignificant, you know? Stage fright, shy.
Do you have anything to make them feel more adequate?
She looks over at her sister. Is it possible that we make these ones feel a little more adequate? Well, that one's got feathers. I don't know how I do that. I don't think that there's that adequacy thing. Do they even have one?
I'll ask. Do you even have one?
Slaps onto the table.
Okay.
It is present, covered in feathers.
Okay, but how big is it?
Bird dick.
I say
Not that big.
I need a D8.
D4.
Oh!
Whoa!
I placed that!
No, you didn't.
Roll it!
3.
Okay, anyways, let me roll my D8 and get lower, please.
Come on, buddy.
2. I got the repeater defeater.
Frank?
Roll for penis.
All
Alright, I'm gonna roll.
Let's roll for his.
I'm gonna roll a
penis at one time.
D20.
Okay.
How far it goes in.
Centimeters?
10.
10 centimeters, not bad.
And as Frank pulls his out, it actually has like even like a German helmet on it with a little spike.
Not say that out loud.
Oh.
Now, we can have some fun, but should we do business first? I do enjoy the show from all
The
three of you.
rule is business then pleasure.
Fine.
Business than pleasure.
Purely, I will actually be interested in buying some of these cool potions you have. However, do you have any idea what this dumb little stone is worth?
That is not a good way to speak about said stone. You got the price wrong on that one by a landslide, Joshua.
Can't be worse.
Trying to barter with him.
Wasn't working.
Am I appraising this to purchase, or is this just a question?
Here's the deal.
Because we would love to stock an Ioun stone.
This little owling right here wanted to try and buy it. He thought he was clever and was gonna underpay me. I would consider trading it for goods.
Everything in the shop.
As you look over at Lunk, and he's still holding onto his bottle of golden milk.
He overpaid for that. We can only assume.
You don't know what it's worth.
He probably paid like 4 gold.
If this were to be on the market, I'd be willing to pay. And it would take me a while to come up with the funds, but somewhere is 10, 15, 20,000 gold pieces. Just depending on the quality.
I thought we were friends, Owl.
Looked at.
I didn't know the price.
You say we're gonna give him 8.
I told you 40, and you're like, it's worth 5.
Clovis, don't even. You've conned me multiple times.
I know. Kinda. Not really. You're pretty smart. You see anything on the wall you want? And I turned to her. Could you do 22? I kind of want 22. I'll give it to you.
Well, I told you.
And I will buy things in your store.
I can't come up with the funds for that
Let's trade a bunch of
in a
stuff in.
short manner at all.
Let's trade a bunch of stuff. But
Are
outside
you
a game.
willing to trade?
I don't know. I'm sure you got all these cool potions. I love potions.
Okay.
I have an addiction.
Or services?
Well, I'll reach out to my potion crafter and see what random atrocities he can come up with throughout the week.
Okay, I'll come back.
Are you gonna leave your stone with?
No.
Upkeep?
Take the stone back.
Yeah, no, just leave it with her.
I promise I trust her. Just
I will buy it from you.
for 25,000
Trade.
gold.
As you said, trade. You offered trade to her, which
Yeah, but
means
you don't have
can do
anything
trade
I
to-
want.
Pull out the tome of bodily health.
What's that thing do?
It increases your con by 2.
If you read the book.
If I read the book, I'll tell you what. I'll see what I can do as far as that goes. I'll come back with some stuff and we'll figure something out. Okay?
If you so choose.
Thank you. I'll take my own stove back. And like, are we doing this sex thing? Or...
Oh, here, I can take care of that right quick. As she walks up and grabs a. Where was it?
God. I back away in fear of an orgasm potion.
Yeah, I do too.
Runs up with this other one and
I'm
just
in the doorway
splashes
still.
it right in your face.
I'm in the doorway.
As
Just
you
cold
actually start to. And you separate, and there's 2 Clovises.
What?
You with me. We're good for now.
I only need 5.
Bye.
Oh!
As she takes a direct copy of yourself
I'm like,
by the hand and walks away.
I thought she was gonna tell him after she separated him to go fuck himself.
That would have been great. That would have been great.
What would Clovis do?
He would himself.
oh yeah. Close
would.
probably would.
He'd be
fuck
like
himself.
69. I gotta know what I taste like.
Plot twist, awful.
Don't be like that. I'm a fighter. I'm flexible.
We still remember that one thing didn't shrink, right?
Is that a rib?
One thing did not shrink. It's hanging out the bottom of his kilt as he's walking.
All right, so onwards to save your dad.
So,
That's what we're here for.
as you guys cross through the streets of Sigil, they twist and turn a labyrinth of narrow alleys, bustling thoroughfares. Clovis's fairly massive frame draws stares from passerbys as is hanging out the bottom of his kilt. A tiefling merchant with curling horns, a Githzerai monk floating an inch off the ground, and a pack of blink dogs yapping at a street vendor. Buildings leaning precariously overhead, their facades a patchwork of planter styles. One carved from shimmering crystal, another built from the bones of some colossal beast. Portals flickering at every corner, their edges glowing with runes as travelers step through to unknown planes. The Seafarer's Arch slowly comes into view. This massive mithril and adamantite monstrosity that looms over the ditch like a metal spiderweb fit for Lulstone throne. The bridge itself. Crossing the ditch, as they call it. Beneath the bridge, you see
Gone
boats
blind.
entering it.
I can't see anything. Guys, where are you?
Where is she? Where's Rachel?
Ah!
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
So as you guys, now in the lower wards, more of an industrial type feel as the shops thin, going more into factories and warehouses and the such. You come across the Seafarer's Arch, and as you're walking up on it, you see a fairly large ship riding along the inside of the ditch there, making its way with a fairly large crew, and as it crosses beneath the bridge itself, it actually just a bright light happens, and the boat is nowhere to be seen. As you approach, a wiry halfling tour guide dressed in patchwork cloak and holding a glowing staff leads a group of tourists past the arch. His voice carries over the crowd as the party walks by. Gather round, folks, and behold the Seafarer's Arch. Built over 1,000 years ago by the Order of the Planter Compass, this beauty's one of Sigel's oldest portals. Legend says the Arch of Sigils, we always get them mixed out here, were carved by a Dow genie, bound by a deal with the Lady of Pain herself. Now it's a market hub. Step through and you might end up in Trade Gate or the Abyss if your luck's rotten. Keep your wits about you and don't touch the runes. They've got a nasty habit of zapping meddlers. As he looks over and just kind of nods toward a spot, and you actually see just kind of a shadow that's baked into the wall, just where the hand touches a rune, and then it's just shadow. So you guys
Is this the bridge you saw through the portal?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this the same person?
I'm gonna keep an eye though, since he's getting other people to gather. I want to keep an eye on the actual crowd, like keep a little bit of a distance so I can see the thievery of which I assume is about to partake. And seeing the thievery, I will know that this is the man that we're looking for, as he tries to lure people in and take their belongings, as we've been told to keep our heads on a swivel. So stay a little bit of a distance and just try and make small talk with some people and everything like that. And be like, "Wow, Genie, like, oh my god, what the?" I'm kind of like, "Oh my god, oh my god." I'm also going to flaunt a couple of my items out there. Trying to lure him into trying to be a little bit conniving. But before I walk up, I say shine, and I make sure my gauntlet can't be seen, because those are off. Those are off limits.
I'd like to just keep an eye, like if I notice that I'm doing this, I'm gonna keep an eye on the guy. I'm gonna kind of step away from the group and just keep an eye on the guy from a different angle to see if he's kind of peeking over towards the Dem's way.
So we should all be doing that?
I don't care what you're doing.
That's kind of what I thought. Or I could stand much closer to the dam.
Are you just kind of posting up on this bridge then?
I'm gonna
Or
roll
what
a
do you guys
perception for
do?
you.
I wasn't gonna ask you for a perception roll, but
That's what I'd like to do.
well,
I would like to get closer to the crowd he was observing. What is happening?
It's just when I'm at this picture, like if I zoom in just a little bit, it goes away. It's only when I'm zooming out just a hair, I see too much, and then it's just like, yeah, what are you doing?
Just his tear.
So, you guys are all taking this opportunity to kind of post up and have a look for this guy? Okay.
What was that card?
Since the owl's probably taking the lead on this,
He is Clovis. Because he is handsome.
Clovis, how are you helping? What are you physically or mentally or whatever doing?
Clovis will be. I want to make sure my back's to a wall, like some sort. Because are we on the bridge? Or are we off the bridge?
Splooge Sundays.
Thanks, Blooge. You tell me where you are.
Well, this guy is on the bridge. Is he on the bridge trying to collect people or no? Sorry, I just missed that part. Where is he trying to gather people?
There's a tour guide standing on the bridge explaining what this bridge is.
Then I'm gonna post my. I will be on the bridge, but I want to be up against a pillar.
Okay.
As much as I can and stuff like that.
And then what are you doing?
I'm gonna watch a dem is all I'm trying to do. And I'm literally watching to see if anybody puts their hands on the dem.
Okay, so you're watching it down.
Yeah.
Frank, are you helping in this anyway?
Yeah, as
are
I
you doing?
mentioned, I'm gonna step away from the group to act like I'm just by myself. Just keeping an eye on the tour guide and just seeing if he's kind of caught Adem's eye, if he's giving any sort of signals or anything to anybody else.
Okay. Lunk, are you helping in any shape, way, or form?
Lunk's going to.
Really tight to his mouth.
I'm gonna hold my bottle of milk and walk over to the water's edge and just stare at my reflection.
Okay.
There's there.
Tenzu?
I'm not sure if I know everything about what's going on here, so I've been kind of following the group and keeping my eye on the people I'm with.
Adem, let's grab a perception roll from you, please.
Oh,
Well. 21.
what?
And you
Oh,
have,
you haven't figured it out yet.
you have 2 differing dice colors. You have 2 dice that differ in colors.
Yep.
You just roll both of them and tell me the lighter or the darker, whichever one's higher.
The darker one's higher.
So as you're standing there, just kind of flicking some coins, some of your little trinkets around, and fiddling around with some stuff, and watching this guy up on the bridge, you hear some clinking and clacking just kind of across the bridge from you. As you scan over, you see this wonderful being. As he is in the talking to a market stall on the other side of the bridge from you, sitting there playing around and whatnot, chatting with them, and you perceive inside of his hand a small crystalline structure. The duodrone himself is again, he's a boxy form whirring with mismatched gears. It glances back at you in that moment and sees you staring directly at him. Both of his eyes staring intently at you just to kind of gauge your reaction. In that moment, his eyes actually start to flash red, and he kind of runs on the spot for a second, turns around, no, and just starts bolting.
Oh, fuck.
Away from the group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We all saw this in that vision thing or whatever that was, right?
Inside the scrying?
Yeah.
Guys, I think somebody knows we're here.
I'm going to, as they say, I like a bird. I'm fly away.
Fly away.
Is that what they say?
Home is.
You don't.
And I'm gonna fly after him. I go, excuse me, pardon me, as I start to stretch my arms out so that way my wings can fully, flourish, and then I will be like, Clovis, come on! And I begin flying in that direction.
Okay. Clovis is gonna wake.
And then as I pass Clovis, because he went onto the bridge, I will say, we got a runner.
Yes, Clovis will, I guess, initiate a foot pursuit.
So how do you look with your large, but still normal size?
How does that? Yeah, when does that break?
That potion?
Yeah.
Oh, it hasn't been that long.
So can I just use my giant might and make myself bigger?
Yeah, you can step up one size.
But it is also grow?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will, won't it?
Yep.
My dick's me hitting people to one.
Right now, you can see
Just knocking people off the bridge.
Just killed. Just dangles there.
Then I'll just keep running. It's fine.
Oh God, put that thing away. Tuck it.
Oh, that's actually not a terrible idea. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna reach down my kilt. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna pull it up through my kilt band.
Took it in there, kill.
And I'm gonna run. So that I get no drag.
I don't need no wind resistance. I need aerodynamics.
And I will begin a foot pursuit.
Begin a foot pursuit. Okay. What are the rest of you doing? Are you all in on this?
Yeah, I would have seen
Yeah.
them kind of the close sprint by me, and I was
The commotion, and I'll lumber over. Yes.
My step of the wind
No. Not
helps
yet.
outside of combat, right?
Yeah, you can burn it to run faster.
oh, you'll be
How,
fast.
yeah. How far am I from this guy?
A ways away. We'll do some checks here
Okay.
and
That's
see
cool.
what we gotta do.
Who?
Ad hoc and
If Mog was there, he would be beating it to death.
Never know.
We know.
Guess we'll never know. Mog's not
Mark
here.
would be trying to beat that thing to death.
Log's on a couch somewhere gaming.
Okay, so as you all take off, running after this thing, we'll get into a skill challenge here. So we'll get the main check, which will be a acrobatics. No, because you're flying. No, it's still acrobatics. Throw us an acrobatics check to write it down.
Nice. Nat one.
Yep.
But-
still counts as a 10. Because no matter what, if I'm directly below, it automatically counts.
Still rolled a nat one.
I did.
Okay, and then so that'll help you weave through crowd and that kind of stuff. Clovis, what are you helping on the chase? How are you helping? What are you doing?
It's a nat one.
I'm trying to get close enough that I can try and grab him.
It's a nat one.
Or cut him off, but it would be most likely grab.
So are you keeping an eye on him, or are you just physically trying to catch up to him?
Oh,
what are you doing? Like right now, you guys are running through marketplaces, down back alleys. Like he's swerving in and out hard. Like this is not just bolting a straight line. He got the jump on you guys. He's seeing you and started bolting. So regardless of how fast you are, you still got to track him and everything else.
Yeah, then I would do that. I would just try and track him and just keep up with him.
Are you helping at all or just following?
I'm following.
Okay.
Can I attempt to to take some shortcuts through some shops and stuff, and
Okay, 100%.
yeah.
Let's do a survival check. Yeah, survival check. How are you helping?
Being the wise
20.
monk, I'm going to be watching his movements and determining at a certain point to take advantage of a cutoff where I can sort of outpace him or cut him off a turn, so to speak.
Okay, so what skill do you think you'd be using to do that with?
Like insight.
You're using your insight?
I think so, and I'm using my my what was that? My step of the wind.
Yeah, so do
For
insight
movement.
at advantage. Frank, how are you helping? What are you doing?
Frank is going to run after him, and he is going to pull out his dimensional shackles, and he's going to try and use them as a bola
Alright.
to wrap him up around his legs. If he can catch up, he's going to just send it. Full athleticism.
Okay. And yeah, do an athletics check. What did
I don't even know what I rolled. It's two question marks.
Okay, just not any of that.
you probably have something selected down
That's
here.
okay.
Okay.
Line rolls.
Oh.
No, but
Okay.
Set it to public.
Public. Got it.
You got an 18 and an 11 though.
Careful,
Okay.
Frank. We don't want to hurt him.
That was with my
Nice.
modifiers.
I got a 19.
Okay.
And then you not want. And what were you trying to do? How were you helping?
I was just a foot pursuit behind, so I'm just trying to keep up with him. So he can't pull away, and I can always see him.
Okay. So both you and the owl are just dead race trying to chase this thing. He's jumping through buildings. He's jumping through buildings, trying to cut this guy off and keep him cordoned in. You're
beat Indiana
falling
Jones.
behind. You're trying to keep up to a flying owl and a giant.
Fast.
No, you're not.
Oh, I still rolled good on my roll. So.
You did. So you're throwing stuff, but yeah. Okay. It's 19, 18, 20. So that brings us down to a. And sorry, what did you roll? What did you roll? This mega?
Technically a 20, but a 1. So, however you want
Technically
to
a
play
20, but a nat 1?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You can get a 20 on a nat 1.
that. Yep.
Rogues suck.
Well, it's only because it becomes 10, so.
I know.
What's your water bottle?
Okay, so that's minus 3, so I guess it's at a 19. So yeah, so you guys do just pass in with your 20. So I guess running through all these market stalls and whatnot,
Haunted apple?
Go on.
so as the alley ahead of you twists through the lower ward, you're running past blacksmith hammering planar steel, a portal spitting out confused VEOR, and a street preacher shouting about the end of doors. The duodrone knocks over the crates and barrels, forcing the party to dodge and leap. Lunk, as you see this, you come flying out of a window, roll into the alley, get ahead of these barrels, and start chasing down after this guy. In that last moment, as the dam's starting to catch up in the air above you, you see this duodrone kind of look back, duck into an alley, and as you guys reach that corner and look down, he's not there. There's only 3 doors down this alley. But from the looks, he's gone.
I would like to use where is this thing here? I've got sphere of foresight. Can I use that?
Foreskin sphere. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know what it is.
It gives me an ability to see a little bit into the future.
Okay.
So this one here.
So what would we have to give up for it to see into the past? Or are you trying to see into the future? What are you trying to see in the future?
Well, I was thinking if we lost sight of him, then I would have it at the ready so I could see where he might be trying to get to.
But that would be seeing the past, not the future.
No, if I lost sight of him, then I could probably see a few seconds into where he went.
But we're past that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's trying to get you to figure out which door you went through.
I understand that, but so you can't, seeing forward, there's nothing there. There's nothing in that alley. You get down to that alley, you pull out the sphere.
I think I should be able to see something of what he would see in the next few seconds, I guess. I'm just gonna try it anyways.
So, again, I don't know what the sphere does, but I would imagine looking into it, you'll be able to see where you are, that exact location. I imagine it doesn't lock into a person.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
So, as you're standing in that alley and you start to see the future, you're seeing birds and rats running within this alley. How are you going to force it to go backwards? What are you going to do? What are you going to give up? What are you going to try?
Oh, well, I don't. Is the rule of adrenaline doesn't take into effect until we're in combat?
No, that's always in effect.
Oh,
So it just
okay.
depends on you. How
Well,
you
then
wanna do this.
I would definitely give up some of my points here. What
See, Doctor Strange is this out.
do I need? Do I need to give up 20 points for this? I'd do that.
If that's what you want to give.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm gonna. You know what? We'll just take that flat 20 for this for sure.
Okay.
As you concentrate on this orb and push all of your life force, balance, the whole 9 yards into this, how does this look in this moment as you're trying to force this magic object to do things that it does not naturally do?
Well, it's immediately as I pull it out and look into it and I'm concentrate on this creature. It's because it is meant to look at somebody on the battlefield is what it's supposed to do and give me an idea of what he's about to do. And the mist starts to swirl in a clockwise fashion and reveal something. I am just giving up some of this life force that I have through my meditation into the sphere, and it actually starts going counterclockwise. There's a little bit of a struggle there, and if you tell me how I roll, I'll tell you which way it goes. Well, clockwise would be forward in time, and counterclockwise would be back in time. Do I need to press a button, or do you press a button?
So as none of the above. So as you give this life force and force this magic object to do something that it is not intended to do at all,
Yeah.
you see this energy streaming off of Tenzu and going into this orb. And as the inside of the orb, which is normally creating a clockwise cloud within the inside, you see it almost come to a dead stop as everything around you guys almost takes a breath. And then it starts going backwards. Within it, you're seeing the rats run back, good at ducking back into holes. You're seeing birds flying backwards. And then you see the door open up to the front to the left, and a little drone come out of it, running backwards, and then disappears from the orb.
Well, if you guys weren't paying attention, that's a pretty impressive sight. I'll start running towards that door then.
Okay. So as you kick over, I guess, what are you guys doing to the door? It's up to you.
Oh, I'm opening.
You ran over.
Yeah, I ran over it and I'm opening it.
Okay. So as you open the door, you see immediately as you enter the room a small duodrone standing there brandishing a little blade, and you all stay back. Stay away from my goods. These are mine. These all belong to the Great Bodrome.
As I'm gonna walk through the door, can I just take a quick is there a back door?
As you look in, you see the immediate room that you guys that's there. You see two doors to the back of the room.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step back outside the building. I'm gonna try and walk around it. I'm not in the room anymore.
Okay. It's just a long alleyway, so you would have to straight up walk out and start walking around the block.
Yeah. Oh, that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll stay inside the building, and I'll try to go. Whoa, little buddy. As I kind of just do a little scoot to the side. Is that actually all your stuff? I'll stick you.
I'm gonna present this orb.
I'll tell you what. Oh, he's got an orb. What's the orb for? And I start talking to what? Relax.
Sorry,
What is the orb for?
whose belongings are?
I'm asking the questions, not you. What's the orb for?
It's to see into the future. Seems to me like this might belong here.
I'm just kidding.
I haven't documented one of those before.
I've got plenty of more things like this I would love to show with you. Plenty more things.
Let's see. I'd like to see.
They're with me. If you want to come with me, and I'll show them to you.
I don't need to go anywhere. This is my place.
Oh, I see that. You probably need to fill it with more stuff, don't you?
I just need to document it for the Great Modron.
Perfect. Let's go document some stuff. That's what we're here for, too.
Well, no, you're inside my warehouse. You broke in.
We were following you.
Why were you following me?
We're documenting stuff.
That seems suspicious.
We're documenting stuff.
Well, why are you documenting me?
Did you want to be
The
documented?
great bomb.
No!
I shall strike you from the record. How about this orb, though?
The great Moggs.
You can leave the orb and then go.
I've got... This is just an orb. It just sees into the future. That's nothing compared to what I have back at home.
I'm not going home with
So,
you.
if I may,
Who are you?
my name is Adim.
Ow. I'm on
That's 10,000 off the
I'm scooching. I'll crush it and eat it. Just kidding.
I don't. You can.
I'll trade
Ask
them.
him, like, what did you see? Why are you running?
So, I've heard you are a collector, and you have something that I would like.
I want.
Maybe we could trade.
Big guy seems to have an idea of what's going on in this place. What are we trading? Don't move. I'll pierce that fucking thing faster than you can breathe.
I
absolutely believe you. I believe you.
I pull out the cauldron of rebirth.
The rice.
We're out of rice.
I always have rice.
As he slowly walks up, make sure he has one of his little pointy rapiers pointed towards Denzu. Walks up to you, just kind of peers into the cauldron.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Does he see anything inside the cauldron?
No, it is just the cauldron.
And Clovis is standing beside you. Take a rapier and just slowly poke at his dick, pointing out the top of his kilt.
How does that feel? Feel like someone using nails or teeth?
Kind of like teeth, yeah.
So what was it?
He has no clue what just happened.
What's that
Oh, I know
cauldron
exactly
do?
what happened. I'm going to play whether I told him to do it harder.
Just kidding. Is able to bring someone back from the dead.
Oh, that's cool. I'm a robot. Like, I don't need to bring people back from the dead.
It doesn't
Might need to
have to
document it.
be an organism. It can be a machine. As long as you have a soul, it works.
Cool. So what do you want?
You have a key.
Key? I got lots of keys.
You have a specific key.
Well, yeah, I got lots of specific keys.
So I am.
I have one multi-key too.
What is that?
Well, it opens up many things. Where the other ones open up specific things.
I'm looking for the opening of.
Like the ones outside.
One that a key you possess.
He's always this cryptic.
So is he. I'm just matching the. I'm matching the level of emotion.
Just ask him what you want.
And for this key,
to
you're giving me this iron pot.
sassafras.
Yes. It brought back our friend from the dead.
Well, that's kind of cool.
So it has been tested. It
Did
works.
they just like and follow you around afterwards?
No. They were completely fine. I wouldn't say completely fine, but like,
They weren't dead.
I did have to break his leg to get him to fit in, and that seemed to fix itself upon exiting the cauldron.
But he came right back the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Good laugh.
Yeah.
I do believe he had an eye grow back or two.
He was missing
No,
his eyes.
That was Mog. Mog was his ice back.
You're talking about what?
We've all pretty much taken a turn talking.
I had an amulet that brought another friend back to life. So I'm very good at
dying? Am I gonna die? Why are you talking to me?
Are you a friend?
because you have something that I want.
I don't want to be a friend.
Then you're good. You won't die.
I also have these as I pull out gauntlets. Chain link gauntlets. Out again, not the cursed ones. But it only works on human flesh, so he's fine.
So this key you're after,
Yes,
you say it opens a portal.
it does.
Do you know where?
Yep.
Or what the key looks like?
No. Yep. I think so. Opens a portal to something that you may be familiar with the word shadowing. Yes. As I call him out on it as soon as he goes, that's a yes.
I might have some sort of portal keys. I still don't entirely trust you guys, though. So, in exchange for said portal key, I get the cauldron and those gloves? He looks over at Lunk.
I'm gonna, as he's looking over, like, I think I have something that you'll really like. I think we all know your gambit, and you've probably been caught once or twice, I assume.
Flank him.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, as he's
You're a very
talking to
unique
Frank.
being, yes?
No.
Distracted all.
There's millions
Walk
of
over
me.
here.
Well, have you ever wanted to be something else?
I'm working on it.
What if I can make it easy?
Well, there is no easy way.
Sure there is.
No.
As I put the hat of disguise on myself, and I turn into looking pretty much exactly like him.
But that doesn't help me become a tri-drone.
But you can be whatever you wanted.
But the rest of the collective won't refer to me as a tri-drone if I'm not a tri-drone yet.
How do you become a tri-drone?
Well, I keep on working for the Great Modrone and eventually I change from a duodrone to a tri-drone.
And us giving you these items, is that not helping you get to that goal?
Well, it allows me the opportunity to keep on documenting stuff for the Great Modrone. I don't know if that's gonna be the magic thing that makes him to make me into a tri-drone. Like, is your stuff really that cool?
I think it is, and I'm sure your what was his name?
Mojo
Watch
Jojo.
Mojo TV.
Mojo,
Mojo Jojo.
are
I'm
you?
sure he would appreciate if something were to happen to him. You can be the one who revives him.
Can we sacrifice anything?
I feel like
Give him the milk.
My milk.
What milk?
He's got magical milk.
next thing the
As I
DM,
play it off like it's nothing.
Magical milk?
next thing the DM says is
You guys are really holding out for me. You had magical milk the whole time?
bruh.
Link drinks the milk.
I will take
It's alright, he said the wrong name, he doesn't do it.
the milk!
Lunk.
What happens to him? He just drank the milk.
He doesn't know.
Awesome. Love it.
We have no idea what's in the milk.
There are just parasites in it.
They're gonna cleanse me.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna do.
Well, there you go. That fucking goes and does it. You know, yeah, sure, I get a cauldron and some gloves, but I don't get the magic milk.
What else do you want?
I wanted the magic milk.
Oh, what else? house.
I'll go back and buy some. No, I can't buy more milk. I have no. Clovis!
What?
You need to go buy milk.
That's funny. That's what my dad told me too.
No, he said.
So what kind of things do you document?
Oh, we're back to this.
Magic.
Just get the key from the guy and let's leave. Are you satisfied with
You
this?
want the key that bad?
This guy does. I'm here to help him.
That chest right there, just go open it. Micheal will be right in there. So,
Yeah,
back
thanks
to
so
the
much.
cauldron and the gloves. You got anything else? Since we don't have milk. And I wanted milk. Especially magic milk.
I can show you where the milk.
I mean, there's just this, and I pull out this really long stick. And I'm like, "Oh, I suppose.
How about some of this?
Let me identify that.
He grabs it and starts running his digits up there, and his eyes start going. Interesting. As he looks over at Tenzukai, thwack! As he smacks the owl.
Violence!
That is fun. Thank you for this. I like it.
Now he enrages.
Big guy, did you get your key yet?
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk over to it and I'm gonna go to try and open it. And I'd like from my hip to just say, "That's kind of weird." And so I kind of hesitate, and I lay my Griffin saddlebag down on it, and I want to use identify on the chest.
It is not a mimic.
It's cool.
It's
Yeah, I'm just
identified.
I'm just about to open it. That's why I go behind the chest and I go like this, and I open it up this way. I open it up into the room, and I'm behind.
As you do this, and there's something hovering in between your hands. Oh, sorry. We need Lunk to do that. Lunk over the chest.
So, as you open it, let's just do a dex save. I'm sure that you're gonna fucking whomp it, but
Yeah, just give me 13 plus my.
that's like. So as you open this, you see 3 little magic missiles just kind of as they come out, circle through the room and start looking like almost like Blue Angel jet fighters. As they do some loops and whatnot and some 360s, and then they get to the end of the room, they turn around and they start coming straight at you. As they start coming straight at you, how do you dodge, deflect, whatever?
Right back into the chest, those fucking things go. So I
As
open
the
it like
key
this.
explodes.
The key! Oh. Maybe we're not gonna do that. There's a key in there. Let's not do that.
Would I have time to deflect?
Hold on.
You can try to help.
Nope. I don't think I need help.
If
I
he doesn't
think
need
I
help,
got
I'm
something
fine with
I've been
that.
wanting to try and use. Oh, what was it? No. Nah, fuck it. The magic missile, I'll take the magic missiles.
Okay. So you take 10 damage. 10 force.
Yeah.
As these things just right into your chest, really don't do anything. He's still standing there with both his little rapers.
That was close.
I was supposed to do a lot more. I mean, I didn't know those were in there.
Okay, so I reach into the thing. Is there actually a key in there?
There's a crystalline structure that is glowing, yes. There's no, like, key, but there's a crystal in there.
I'm gonna reach in, I'll grab the crystal, and I'll pull it out.
Next thing the DM says
That's
has
what
to
we're
be
looking
shouted.
Every time.
Well, that went really, really good, didn't it, guys? It was, great doing business with you. I'll just take my iron pot
The right key.
and my gauntlets.
I put my hand on the cauldron. How do we know this is the right key?
You will when you use it.
Can you activate it for us? So we can see.
I'm not magic. I'm Motron, man.
I need to insight this guy. But you know how to use it. Because you observed it.
I acquired it. I didn't observe it. I acquired. I put it on my table, documented it. Now the Motron knows what the Motron
I do this.
What do I think, Matt? I insighted him.
I understand what you rolled.
Okay, I'm asking you, what do I think then?
I'm not sure what you think, Frank.
Okay.
I put my hand up like
I can't
this.
see it,
And I go, yeah,
It's a
we
10.
got
Well,
him.
you probably have it set to blind GM as well, just like he did for some reason.
Gotcha.
So it's a 10.
I'm unsure. No.
I go, yeah, we got him.
Son of a bitch!
Well, if you're not going to tell us, then I'm going to have to bring you in.
I'm out of here.
As he turns around and runs right to a wall, smacks and gets the flat side of his head. Now you're kind of turtling on the ground.
Anyone got any miracles?
Get me out of here.
Grab your pot. Grab your pot and your key. Let's get out of here.
As he rolls over,
I go and try to block the door with the and put the pot there.
as he's looking around the room, and
Why did I get a place with no windows?
as he just runs into the back room and slams the door.
Love this.
Guys, we have the orb. Do we really have to do
Do
this?
we know if it? Do we know it's the right one though? He was very easy to give it up.
Or maybe you just asked the right question. The guy wasn't being difficult, and you were being aloof. Again. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna knock on the door.
It's the right one.
Hey, buddy, you wanna just let me in, please? I don't care. I just want to make sure it's the right one.
It's the right one.
I believe you. Can you show me that it works, please? Do you know how to?
No, I'm not magic.
Are you sure you're not magic?
I'm positive I'm not
And how
magic.
do you identify all these things?
With the table that's out there.
What table?
As you look over, there's like a glass table right beside you.
Can we take them with
Sounds
us?
good. How do I use it? Can I just put this on the table and it tells me if it's the right one?
And then it gets uploaded to the Motron database. Yes.
Okay. I walk over to the table. I'm gonna put this thing on the table. Does it do anything?
There's some shiny lights that come out of the table and kind of circle and whatnot, and then all the lights turn off.
No writing, nothing?
No.
I'll take it. I'll look at it. I can identify.
So can I.
Then why the fuck don't you identify it?
Oh, because I think it's the right thing.
Then why are you putting it on the table if you're unsure?
Because he needs to see it.
So just identify it then.
I'll throw the orb over.
Okay, I will identify the orb.
It's a key. Have you used Identify today already? Because you only have it once a day.
Oh, I
That's
guess.
embarrassing.
Sorry, I guess yeah. Well, I didn't really get much out of my identify the milk, but sure, I use it then. Okay, never
My
mind.
bag says,
Yeah.
I can still help with that. I have 7 more charges.
You know what? Just because I'm feeling nice, I'm gonna take off my boots and I'll set them on the table.
I am gonna take the orb while he's doing that, and I'll identify it.
Shiny lights come up again. They kind of circle around it, scan it up and down, and then all the lights shut off.
Take my boots and I'll put them back on.
I'm gonna put my helmet on there too.
Same thing. It all gets scanned, and then the lights go away.
You're not out here, but we're helping you right now. Just so you know.
Thanks.
You
You
come
can
out
leave
here.
anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. All right, I walk up to the door. I'm gonna put up a smoke bomb, and I'm going to gas him out.
Okay.
I know he doesn't breathe, but he's not gonna be able to see shit.
So the bomb goes off. Yep. Goes up
And
the room.
I'm just gonna let smoke billow into there.
Okay.
Can you come out, please?
No, you guys are attacking me. I don't like this.
You got a lot of really cool stuff in here. It'd be a shame if it all blew up.
I got a lot cooler stuff back here. Bye.
I can blow that up too.
Then we all die.
I'll leave.
Hey, you smile.
I know.
I'll expend
What
it.
if we let you put the rest of our magical equipment into your thing?
How much do you have?
I was like, a lot.
What? Why do you have so much?
We are adventurers who are on a quest right now, and
Save the multiverse.
We
yada, yada, yada.
we
I'm
kill a
Clovis
lot of
Story.
people, and they leave a lot of magical goods behind because they're bad people, and we have to do the right thing.
Smoke is billowing out the bottom of the door as he opens it a crack and looks out. Hi, Quest. I'm on a quest right now.
What's your quest?
To scan shit.
So we'll help you out with that. Is this the right key?
I think so. I can't use it. I don't know. I stole it from some guy.
You know what? Honestly, seems to be the right way to go. We work with Tasha.
Who's she?
She is basically a houser of magical items.
Do you know Frank?
Yep.
No, not that Frank.
Oh.
I don't know my name.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
Is it okay if, you've already scanned the items in the back, is it okay if we possibly take a look at those ones, see if there's something that can help us on our quest? And we will let you scan our items. Of course, you can't keep them, but that doesn't matter to you because you just need to scan them.
But you want to keep my items?
I want to see what you have, and maybe I can leave some of mine behind, like before.
Oh. Well, this could be interesting. Well, I guess so. But I'm gonna go into the other room and lock myself in there instead. Bye.
Do you have any ale in there?
Yeah.
That's the exact room that he walks into. So he leaves all the magic items and chests and all that stuff, closes the door behind him as he leaves the door open ajar where you guys were smoking about. Yeah, I got lots in this room.
Can I come and sit with you while these fools do whatever they're trying to do? I just want ale.
I mean, I know something kind of cool.
Sure.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Oh, we had to bring it to Your dick is bigger than me.
Yup, I get that a lot.
And I saw that. That's kind of interesting. Can I keep it? Can I scan it?
It's
You
something.
think we can scan it?
Sure, we can scan it. If you let me have some ale in there with you, we can
We'll do
scan
anything
it.
you want. Give me enough ale.
What? Here, let's do something else. Here, get in here. As he opens up the other door. Get in! Hurry up!
I slowly walk through the door.
Slams it shut behind you, locks it again. I got chalk. Can we just do like an outline of it?
Clovis will 100% play. You fucking bet. He's gonna let you do an outline of Why? Do you want me to do this up against the wall, on the floor,
On the table.
on the door, the table?
Well, if you sit down, like spread eagle and just kind of like unroll it, I might be able to.
What's the purpose? What is your obsession with my...
Why would this
My mem-
not want to be documented in every way possible?
You know what? You're probably right. If the world implodes, we should all know that I had the biggest wang. Does make the most sense.
For a medium-sized guy, yes.
For a medium-sized guy.
He's a phony.
Fucking humble right there, right then. For the largest dick in the
So
world.
Clovis is gonna sit down and he's just gonna let you draw his while he's contemplating the medium-sized guy.
Okay, what are you guys going through in the other room?
Entering the ale, obviously.
I'm actually going to take most of my items off and let them be scanned in.
I'll do the same.
And then I'm going to go in the back room, see what I have. And if there's anything that looks interesting, I'll trade it for one of the items in my backpack.
Most of the stuff that he has is very typical and normal stuff. He really hasn't gotten his hands on anything too juicy as you're thumbing through. You see a box of parchments that have like large parchments that have been all rolled up. You see a tub of random jewelry. None of it seems to really grab your attention too crazy much. You see some paintings that he's squandered away. You see a couple piles of like boots and clothing and that kind of stuff that he's just kind of tossed into a pile. It kind of seems like once it's scanned to him, it really has no value.
For me, being a thief and not really having a lot of time to be a thieving little dabbler, the jewelry sticks out to me, so... Isn't that a big holding?
40,000 was it?
Huh?
Said 40,000 was it?
Gotta get some money's
As you're thieving jewelry, Frank, what are you up to?
I don't think that this is, like, when I see this warehouse, I see, like, so much clutter and stuff. I don't feel like this is everything. I'm gonna start looking for secret rooms.
Okay.
I would like to investigate around, see if I can
Do
find
an investigation check.
some hidden shit.
What are you doing?
Oh, very good.
There's nothing. It's a regular room.
Probably, but
Could have us.
I'm gonna know now.
Lunk is going to, do Lunk things. He drank his milk. He's feeling pretty good. What? He is. He's just gonna lumber around and start picking up things and putting them down and just seeing if he can find anything shiny.
Do a Constitution save for me.
Oh no, he's lactose intolerant.
What's your
Oh, he
modifier?
might be.
3 plus
4, 7. Oh, saving throw? He's got 9. 12. 12.
That's not awful.
What's Tenji doing?
I will
While this
take
is going on?
sentry by the door. I am going to focus all my attention on any kind of sound or disturbance I feel from the other side of the door.
So how do you feel about these guys shaking this robot down? Okay.
There's nothing
The monk of balance, eh?
inherent. There's nothing
amazing.
necessarily inherently good or evil about what they're doing.
One man's
Or just
one man's
looking.
treasure.
This is the only guy who stole something so far.
Yeah.
No.
I
So
doubt we would have even seen him steal.
Frank, as you're looking around the room and whatnot, kicking on walls, scratching along the sides of lights and that kind of stuff that are hanging off the walls, lifting up paintings. Where else would you realistically check?
Like under barrels, behind crates. I'd lift up grates in the floor. Like I'd be doing with a nat 20. I'd be doing a damn thorough search.
Yeah, well, another thing, I'm just wondering what you're searching,
Yeah,
right?
like that kind of stuff. But checking in, knocking on floorboards, seeing if maybe he's got like every collector's got the good stuff. No matter how interested they are, I'm trying to see if maybe he hides the good stuff somewhere.
Right. As you're checking those 3 rooms that you have access to, as he's locked inside one with Clovis currently, where all the barrels are, you don't find any fake entrances or nothing like that. Everything seems to be very surface value. Even as far as looking for wear marks on the floor and whatnot, it looks like the actual room that he went into, it doesn't seem like there's much for traffic that has gone in or out of that room. You're not even seeing wear marks in the floor from him heavily traveling it or bringing stuff in and out. Nothing.
Cool.
Well, this is quite large, but you know, I think you might be able to do a little bit better yet someday. But I do appreciate the outline. I'm gonna save this.
Okay. Glad I could help.
Yeah, this this is
Sign it.
Yeah, you gotta sign.
Do you want me to sign it?
you can do that?
Yeah. Got that chalk?
You're not a fucking right.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to, yeah, I'll sign it. I'll put my autograph on it, sure. And I do know how to write. Oh, well.
Good night, Crystal.
Here, I thought you were just gonna fucking piss your autograph.
No.
Rot the wood there. Oh, yeah.
No, I will take the chalk and scribble a name.
Is it your name?
How's it read?
How does it read? Ooh. What's that?
Search the room
In
in which
the
the
for?
chalk dick is.
Maybe I won't use
I don't
chalk.
really have
Maybe
access to
I
any
will
locket, so no.
use
Semen.
I thought he left it
I
cracked
have
open.
a special.
He did say that.
Where'd it go?
No, he cracked open the one and smoke filled it
smoke
up.
one? Oh,
and he went
okay.
to the other room and then he locked the doors.
I had a cool pen. I could write it in a totally different language. Yeah, I'll just write it, but I'm gonna misspell my name. No, I won't. I'm gonna spell my name properly, but it won't be capitalized. It'll just be like a small C. The L will be a little crooked. The O will be perfect. Like it'll be a perfect O. Then the V, the I, and the S will be like double spaced away from the other.
So just like a kid.
So
Clovies.
Close enough.
Oh, it's been good. You want one of these barrels for the road? I don't really drink.
Sure, I'll take one of those.
There you go. Have fun with that one. Now, can I get back to what I was doing, or?
I'm really sorry. I don't know why they just bombarded you like this. Honestly, it is what it is. Okay, are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Did you identify it?
I'll put it. I'm not handing it to you.
He's handing it to you.
You don't have it.
Yes, I do. I took it back from him to identify it. I'm gonna
You take
identify
it
it.
back, you
I'll
just-
use another charge to identify it.
Okay. So as you go to identify it, this is Ready Player One style, how the AR comes off the top, and it just a cycle of portal key just starts to hover above that as you identify it with your bag.
Is this what you need?
Right place.
So yes.
Cool. Throw it in the bag of holding.
Let's go on, guys.
Right place.
Head back. Hey, what was your name, by the way?
Dewdrop.
Yeah, I'm gonna forget that. But thanks, homie.
I hope you become a Tri-Zone soon enough. We scanned a lot of stuff.
Well, that's what gets me there, then. That's pretty sweet of you guys, but, I don't know if just doing my job is enough. I guess we'll find out.
Maybe you should become an adventurer.
No, that's a bad idea. Let's go.
And we're
I could come! Guys!
Yeah.
Guys! You want me to come with you? I'm coming! Just give me a second to get my bag!
run.
We're gone.
I'm gonna like put something in front of the door, light enough that he can get there, but it's just gonna slow him down.
As you just hear into the wooden door as he runs into it.
Ah, shit! Somebody! My door's locked! Guys, wait for me!
I'll turn back in the bag. I know I'm
You
leaving.
grabbed it.
But I will leave the gauntlets because they are cursed, so I don't want them if I'm dead. I'm out.
You guys spend the next hour or so walking through Sigil, finding your way back to the sanctum there.
Oh, look, there's the bookstore.
Kai, as we're walking back, what is one thing that stands out to you within Sigil? Anything?
I noticed there seems to be a trend of shops opening because of all the things that are happening in the universe, and Sigil is apart from that. There tends to be a style of shop that is trending that caters to memory alteration. Now, this doesn't change reality, but it does change memories. And And so people are purposely going there and spending their gold on having memories changed, implanted, whatever, sort of like to rewrite their own histories and stuff.
Can you choose your memories, or is it just friends?
When you walk in there, you can talk to them about what you want. This seems to be the most popular way of doing it. When you walk out, that's just the way you remember it.
Frank, as far as yourself walking back, it doesn't need to be a shop, it can be art, it can be an event, it can be anything. What's one thing that grabbed your attention on the way back?
So as Frank's walking, interesting sign catches his eye in a darker alleyway. It says Geraldine's Medical Supplies, and Frank kind of does a little bit of a passing glance as that interests him for some reason. It caught his eye as he kind of peeks into the alley, and the first thing he actually sees is a large mechanical circle with a medical bed laying out of it, and instantly he recalls this being almost an iron lung machine, and it just gives him a flashback of what he's kind of got in the back of his mind going on with his mother and his father and everything, and he just gets a little bit of anger inside of him as he's about to walk into the store, and he goes and he grabs the door and he's like, what am I doing? Like, this isn't the goal. I have to help it down. And he just looks at it again, just it grains into his mind, and then he walks back. That's what Frank did.
Clovis, I know that you had the fun shop that you fell in love with your big schlong. One thing that you picked out in Sigil while you were out and about.
Well, I'll tell you, as Clovis is walking, he actually listened to the person back at the place we're at there. We're calling it the sanctuary, is that what we're calling it? We're calling it sanctuary. Yeah. Where Clovis has actually been, for the most part, keeping his head down. He's not doing this, he's legitimately walking with his head down, pokes up, sees a couple things, potions. He saw a challenger combat skills back there a little ways, doesn't really interest him, things like that. But for the most part, he's kept his head down. Exactly what he was told to do.
So with that, it takes you guys roughly a couple hours to get through all of that. So we'd be right around you guys stepped off at about 5:36, so you'd be right around that 9 o'clock mark in the morning. Getting back to the sanctum, Tasha would be there to greet you guys as you make your way back. So with the portal key in hand, you return. The streets of Sigil still buzzing with the morning's activities. Portals seem to be flaring a little bit brighter as you guys make your last approach. Just as far as the traffic in and out, there's a lot more going on. Both Illustrial and Tasha, their faces a mix of both relief and urgency, looking at you as he steps through the big iron doors back into the sanctum. The key, Illustrial intones, taking the shard from your hand as you hold it out to her. Let's tune it to the right frequency, Tasha. Let's get these adventurers off on their next adventure. And with that, the two of them take off and go to work, and we will pick this up next week with everybody back in chairs and healed and ready to go. Before we do part,
I will switch you to good. I want to touch on it.
You never went back and traded anything in that shop there, Volvi. You're gonna buy all those potions.
The Sizzling Sisters.
Just making a deal with it now.
I'll probably end up making a deal with him. As long as I can actually read this book.
Now you know it's worth. You're gonna get the true value, not.
I knew what the fucking thing was worth the whole time because the idiot told me like 3 or 4 weeks ago. $5,000. Oh yeah.
So as the shard pulses in rhythm, as the wizards chant, a portal tears open within the sanctum, swirling vortex of gray mist. Its edges crackling with violet sparks, the ethereal demiplane. When wizard confirms, Shushru's prison turned lair. You've got 12 hours before this closes. Go, bring Adem's people back. as we will end there for the evening.
12 hours.
That's what we're doing.
So yes, that was a fun little divert
How long was
so
it?
far. We will come back next week. I imagine continuing trying to locate Adem's family, tribe, father, all that kind of fun stuff.
Mushrooms?
And
Not
we'll go
yet.
from there.
I just eat that.
Any last minute questions? Anything you guys want to chime in with? Everybody's good?
No,
Adem, or more so Josh.
yeah, well, as Louis says.
We will need a list of very random fucked up potions to fill the sister's store with.
Oh, awesome.
And then we can
I
present
already
them.
have those.
Yes. I know you do.
As soon as you said the sister's name, I was like, you've already used this in a campaign. So
I have.
Yeah,
That's
you
why-
told me about this a while
I
ago.
know. As soon as he brought up the milk shop, I was like, oh, please ask me. I'm gonna bring this one in.
Sizzler Sisters?
Thank
as
you,
soon as he had a
everybody.
whole backsearch, I was like,
Appreciate the
fuckers
blast.
used this already in a campaign.
It was a blast.
It's fun.
Oh yeah, I did.
Legitimately, there is an infinity potion there. That is.
So yeah, other than Josh doing his stuff, game next week, everybody's gonna be here.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
In the course of 2 days.
It's like